and welcome into Campbell Field, where Fox Valley TV is proud to bring you this week 5 Northern Illinois Big 12 conference game between the Moris Redskins and your host, the Yorkville Foxes. Yorkville started the season hot, 3 wins in a row over Ottawa, East Aurora, and Dixon, but the injury bug has plagued the Fighting Foxes the last couple of weeks. Junior quarterback Nathan Scott went down with a broken hand against Dixon, and last week, senior running back Mike Kurtz went down early in a 16-9 loss to LaSalle, Peru. Sophomore quarterback Cameron Van Boekel showed some promise last week, but 2 fourth-quarter interceptions really did the Foxes in. Tonight marks the beginning of conference play for both the Yorkville Foxes and the Moris Redskins. The visiting Redskins come into this game with a 2-2 record. Overall, a loss at home in Week 1 to Minooka, 21-14. A win at Metamora, 17-14. And a loss at Geneseo, 42-7. With last week's game a win at home, 38-21 over Dixon. The Redskins ran the ball for 383 yards last week against Dixon. They like to keep it on the ground with Jake Walker and Matt Feeden, both juniors. So far this year, between the two of them, 70 carries, 559 yards, and 7 touchdowns, both averaging over 6 yards a carry. The Foxes' 3-5 defense has its work cut out for them tonight. They are known to slow down the run, and middle linebacker, senior heart of the defense, number 44, Ben Badalamenti, is going to do everything he can to slow down that rushing attack. Moris, if you slow down the run, well, they can go to the air as well. Not as much as the run, but they definitely can pass the ball. Junior quarterback Griffin Sobel completed 36 of 65 for 409 in 4 games. 1 touchdown, but 3 interceptions. When the Skins do pass, look for number 11, senior captain Kyle Hill, and number 84, Trevor Albert on the outside. Should be a great game, so let's get this thing underway. The Foxes won the toss. They have elected to receive the football. They're going to be defending the north end zone here at Campbell Field, where it is an absolutely perfect night for high school football. 72 degrees, no wind, just perfect conditions here at Yorkville. I'm Benjamin Andrew on the call for this game. Directing this broadcast, Mike Reynolds, Jim McGarrah, and Don Oughton providing you with those fine pictures you see on your television screen. Set to kick this one away for Moris, Jake Reed, their senior kicker. Back, well, when they get out there, back deep to receive, as always, will be Malcolm Levy for the Yorkville Foxes. Injuries, as we mentioned in the open for the Foxes, their starting quarterback, their number 1 rusher, both out of this game. Mike Kurtz was the area's leading rusher going into last week's game. He did manage to put up about 90 yards. Before his injury, he did leave in the second quarter with about 5 to 6 minutes left. So it's going to be Henry Imburgia, getting the call at tailback for the Foxes tonight. And of course, Cameron Van Boekel under center. The wideouts, starting wideouts, Tanan Leachman and Malcolm Levy. So Malcolm Levy and Ian Reynolds back to return this opening kickoff. As we said, Foxes 3-1, Redskins 2-2. The opening game of the Northern Illinois Big 12 East Conference for both of these squads here tonight. Put 12 minutes on the clock. We're ready for football here from Yorkville. Reed on the approach. Gets it away. It's a high-end over-end kick. Levy's going to field it at the 9. Levy running right up the middle to the 25. Levy makes a man miss, and he's spilled out at about the 26-yard line. Malcolm Levy gets this offense rolling. So on comes the sophomore, Cameron Van Boekel. A pretty good performance last week, but 2 fourth-quarter interceptions is really what did the Foxes in, as they didn't trail by much in that game last week to LaSalle, Peru. 6-6 at halftime, but they ended up losing that one 16-9 as they were denied the end zone for the first time all season. So here come the Foxes in their traditional pistol offense. Imburgia in the backfield. Snap to Van Boekel, handoff, first back through, right up the middle. That's number 24, Henry Imburgia. First carry for Imburgia on the night, and he picks up 9 yards. This time second back through, Malcolm Levy. Levy starting at tailback tonight in place of Mike Kurtz. Normally he is the wide receiver along with Tanan Leachman, but Levy at tailback tonight, taking his place is going to be Jacob Lindholm. Lindholm, a 5'9" senior, lining up at the second receiver position. So with that first down for the Foxes, Levy a carry of 1, and the Foxes have their first down. Just under 11 minutes to go first quarter. Snap to Van Boekel, hands it off in Berge up the middle, and there's nowhere to go on that one. Maybe a gain of a half yard there. Henry and Berge.
42nd, Lori on the stop, gain of a yard. 2nd and 9.
Captain of this Morris Redskin, Austin Laurie, in on the tackle. 2nd down, 9 now for Yorkville from their own 40-yard line. Foxes like to run out of the pistol. Majority of the game we'll see some single back. And if they're really pressed to throw the football, they spread it out even 4 and 5 wide. 10 minutes to go now first quarter. Snap to Van Boekel, looking left. He's got Leachman. Leachman juggled that one. And it is complete. Tanan Leachman, gain of about 7 for Leachman. Flag did come in there late. Flag down there at the 48-yard line, so we'll hold off, we'll wait and see what this call is. It's going to be pass interference. So no completion's going to back them up. Going to be 2nd down and 24 now. That's a 15-yard penalty. Yorkville started off rolling there, but now their first mistake so far, offensive pass interference penalty, moves them all the way back to the 25-yard line. Oh, 2nd down, 24 now. Levy and Lindholm, Leachman and Lindholm, the wideouts. Van Boekel in the shotgun now with Berge on the draw. There goes Henry and Berge. And Berge gets almost all of that 15 yards back up to the original line of scrimmage. Nice delayed handoff there, and Berge back up to the 40.
Back to the original line of scrimmage.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 10 now for Yorkville. First 3rd down on the evening. It's 3rd and long. See what Coach Hoinkes has up his sleeve here. Ball on the 39, 3rd down and 10 for Yorkville. 2 wides near side, Leachman and Lindholm. Back to that pistol offense. Van Boekel rolling out to his right, being chased. And that one intended for Malcolm Levy. It's going to be incomplete.
Number 22, Malcolm Levy. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a whistle in the crowd, that is against IHSA regulations. You need to put that away immediately so players do not think that the play is over. Thank you. On 4th down, the Foxes move into punt.
So Yorkville's going to punt this football away. It's a high spinning kick. Going to be fielded at the 34-yard line. Moris set to take over on offense now. Kyle Hill, captain of this Morris Redskin team, plays wide receiver for the offense. Took that one for a gain of a few. 1st down and 10 now from the Morris Redskin 37-yard line. Only 1 returning player from last year's team, TJ Lane on the offensive line. No, Sobel now going to set up 3 wide receivers. Sobel's first pass out right. It's in and out of the hands. Kyle Hill, the intended receiver. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Sobel snap almost over his head. He had to bring that one in and kept it for a gain of a few.
Number 2 Sobel on the quarterback keeper. 36 Pansera on the
They gave
stop.
Griffin Sobel 3 on that one. 3rd down and 7 now for the Redskins. Third and 7, Sobel looking left, fires a rocket pass out there intended for Jake Walker, but that one was overthrown, incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down now.
Number 23 Walker. That would bring up 4th down.
Boy, Sobel, a rocket arm. So, Yorkville defense, just what they wanted there, a 3 and out. And Moris is going to punt this football away. Matt Darlington set to punt this one away. Ian Reynolds standing at his own 25. It's a good snap. The kick is whiffed, and the ball is live. That's going to be Yorkville football in Moris Redskin territory. He just missed on that one. Had a bit of pressure coming in there, and maybe took his eye off the football, and big time turnover there. Well, they were going to get it anyway, but a big swing in field position there for the Foxes. 1st down and 10 for Yorkville on the Moris 36-yard line. 8:14 to go 1st quarter. Van Boekel now in the shotgun, backs in the eye. This time handed off Malcolm Levy, looks to cut it outside. Levy is going to be swarmed there and dropped just about back to the original line of scrimmage. Zach Hansen in the area for the Redskins. Jake Walker also. So that was a loss of 1 for Levy. Did not get back to the original line of scrimmage. Clock continues to run. It's going to be 2nd down and 11 now for Yorkville. Just about 7.5 minutes to go 1st quarter. Van Boekel back into that pistol. Leachman and Lindholm, the receivers. This time handoff. There goes Levy off the right side. Malcolm Levy is hit and dropped at the 35-yard line. Pickup of 3.
On the stop. Gain of 3. It's 3rd and 8 for the Foxes.
Lindholm and Leachman go far side. Imberga in the backfield behind Van Boekel. Takes the snap. Rolling out left is Van Boekel, looking for Leachman. He's got him. Leachman down inside the 20-yard line. Tanan Leachman. First down and 10, gain of 15 from Cameron Van Boekel to Tanan Leachman. Foxes now in the red zone. First down and 10 from the 20. 6:30 to go here, 1st quarter. This time Levy through a first hole, gain of about 5.
Brought down by number 28, Tyler Post.
Levy's going to check out. In comes Nathan Wilson.
Gain of 5 on the play. It's 2nd and 5 for the Foxes.
Excuse me, Ethan Burks, number 5. Van Boekel and Imberga in the backfield. Give to Imberga, looking for the corner. Henry Imberga is going to be enough for a first down. Down inside the 5, it appears, for Henry Imberga. Gain of 12 there for Imbergia. Yorkville now first down and goal. Ball spotted on the 2. Ben Badalamenti in at fullback. And there goes Imbergia right behind Badalamenti into the end zone for a Foxes touchdown. And Yorkville jumps out on top 6-0 at the 5:12 mark here in the first quarter. Now, as we said in the open, he's an everyman. He can do it all. Ben Badalamenti lined up at fullback that time and cleared the way for Henry Imbergia. Pizak on the attempt here. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So with that, the Foxes now lead 7-0. So an excellent start here for the Foxes as they lead 7-0, the 5:12 mark here first quarter. Yorkville started with it, ended up having to punt it back to Moris. They forced a Moris 3-and-out, got it back and drove all the way down 40 yards for a touchdown. That punt that Moris attempted did not go so well. Yorkville took it over and capitalized. Oh, Mitch Dyke and Kyle Hill back to receive this kick. Jake Walker also back there. Actually, it's Walker, Hill, and Post all standing at about the 5. Pizak, as we saw Pizak hit a 50-yard field goal here last week. Kid's got a boot. Teed up at the 40. Pizak on the approach. Sends a deep kick to the corner here. It's going to be Post at the 11. Running back to his right, and he is going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Brody Sharpen on the hit. Nate McHugh also there.
On the return for the Redskins.
But Moris, their second offensive possession, is going to start at their own 23-yard line. 5:07 to go first quarter.
Ball spot on the Moris 23-yard line.
It's a handoff up the middle. There's nowhere to go. Swarming to the football are those Fighting Foxes. In on the tackle, number 51, Carlos Young.
On the carry for the Redskins, number 20, Brazil.
Loss of 1 on the carry. Jake Walker. Chase Hansen checking in at tight end for the Redskins. 2 wide for them. Hansen near side, White far side, or excuse me, Hill. To toss this time to Walker around the right-hand side. Walker not going to get much. That's going to bring up third down. They gave him 2 on the carry for Walker. Ian Reynolds in on the tackle. It's going to bring up another 3rd and long for the Redskins. 3rd down and 9. Coming up to 4 minutes left to go first quarter. Little bit of a breeze coming in now from the northeast. It is blowing southwest. Opening kickoff was quite calm, but now a little bit of a breeze picking up. We'll see if that is a factor. Sobel in the under eye now. He's going to roll out to his left. Looking pass complete that time to Jeremy Shannon. That's enough for a Redskin first down.
Moris moves the chains, picks up a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line.
Gain of 10. Well, Sobel completes his first pass to Jeremy Shannon. Gain of 10, 1st down and 10 now for Moris. Ball on their own 35.
Artificial noisemakers are against IHSA regulations. Please refrain from their use during the contest.
First down and 10, handoff this time, up the gut, nowhere to go there.
23, Jake Walker.
Walker on the carry.
Number 54, Jake Schwab on the stop for the Foxes.
Second down and 10 from the 35.
Short gain on the play will be 2nd and a long 9 for the Redskins.
All right, 2nd down, 9 now. It's up the middle to the fullback. Mike Fiden on the carry. Fiden picked up just a couple.
Number 55, Tyler Measurato on the stop. Gain of 6, it's 3rd and 3.
Gave him 6 on that one, so it's going to be 3rd and short, 3rd down and 3 for Moris. Trailing in this game 7-0. If you're just joining us, Yorkville went up on a 2-yard touchdown run by Henry and Bergia. 3rd down and 4 now. Sobel hands it off. It's right up the gut, gonna be short. Walker on that carry. It'll be 4th and 1 now for Moris. Their own territory, ball on the 44-yard line. We'll see what they've got planned here. Coach Alan Thorson, see how much faith he's got in his up front, in his offensive line. Looks like a lot as they're going to go for it now. 4th down and 1. And it looks like it might have been just an attempt to draw the Foxes off sides. Now Moris is going to take a timeout here, so quite possibly when we come back from this timeout, we're going to see Moris punt this football away. Moris so far on the year has put up 76 points and allowed 98. But that number is a bit askew because they did lose at Geneseo a couple of weeks ago, 42-7. Most of their 2 wins in the beginning of the year were both close, a 21-14 win over Minooka, and then they went to Metamora and came away with a victory by 3 points, 17-14. And last week against Dixon, a 38-21 victory for the Moris Redskins. And in that game, they carried the ball for 383 yards, only 50 yards through the air. So as we said, they like to run the football. So far, we've seen them throw it a little more than they have ran it. But it definitely calls for a run here, 4th down and 1. But I think they do send out Matt Darlington, so the Redskins possibly are going to punt this one away. We might see a fake here as it is 4th and 1. Nope, in fact, it is a punt. Darlington gets the kick away, and it's over the head of Ian Reynolds, and Reynolds is going to let it, it's going to come to a rest at the 10, where it is downed by the Redskins, and that's where Yorkville is going to take over their 3rd offensive possession of the night. So with under a minute to go first quarter, Yorkville is going to have 90 yards of Campbell Field to go for Pater. It's Van Boekel and Levy in the backfield. Lindum and Leachman out wide. Snap to Van Boekel. Stretches it out to Levy. Levy cuts it back left. Not really anywhere to go there for Malcolm Levy as he's hit and drop. In on the tackle, Robbie Miucci.
52, Zach Hansen on the stop. Gain of a yard on the play at 2nd and 9. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the air horns need to stop.
Second down, 9, going to be the final play of the quarter here. Bergia in the backfield. Given to him, and Bergia fighting for yards, picks up about 4. And that play is going to bring our first quarter to a close here from Campbell Field. The Yorkville Foxes lead the Moris Redskins 7-0. You're watching high school football on Fox Valley TV.
Big dreams and good grades aren't enough to get into college. There are actual steps you need to take. Finding someone who can help is the first and most important. For the next steps, go to knowhowtogo.org.
It's a great day, isn't it?
Yeah. Too bad your boat's gonna sink at 11:05.
Don't come closer. I have rabies.
Don't you wish there were warnings to protect you from life's risks? With diabetes, there is one. It's called A1C, a simple blood test that helps measure your risk of serious complications. Learn more at diabetesaonc.org.
Welcome back to Campbell Field. Fox Valley TV brings you week 5 of high school football. There you see the Yorkville Foxes and Coach Carl Hoinkes. Third-year coach Hoinkes has his team leading in this ball game 7-0, and they are 3-1 on the year. A disappointing loss last week to LaSalle Peru, 16-9. Yorkville denied the end zone for the first time all year long, but they got that out of the way right out of the gate here tonight. A 2-yard touchdown run by Henry Bergia following a botched punt, which gave the Yorkville Foxes a short field of 40 yards. They punched it into the end zone and lead 7-0. Here we are, beginning of the second quarter. So they're shedding some light on us here in the Foxes' den. The tarp being retracted, giving us a feel for the evening. Now, here goes Bergia along to the left-hand side, and he is going to be dropped for a loss of yardage there. Number 47, Austin Laurie, in on the tackle.
That brings up 4th down for the Foxes. On to kick, number 30, Caleb Pizak.
Caleb Pizak standing in his own end zone, set to punt this football away. Jake Walker and Kyle Hill back deep, standing in Yorkville territory to receive this punt. Pizak's kick, a spiraling kick, bounces, takes a Foxes bounce into Redskin territory, continuing to roll, and it comes to a halt at the 45-yard line. Nice kick there by Caleb Pizak as he boots that one over 50 yards. So first down and 10 now for Moris at their own 44, trailing by 7, 11 minutes left, second quarter. So far, Griffin Sobel 1 for 2 through the air for 10 yards. Jake Walker 1 yard on 3 carries. Check that, Walker. Oh, he's got 6 on 5 carries. This time Sobel over the middle, complete, and that's gonna, oh boy, that looked like a fumble to me. He sure looked like he turned upfield, but the referees are gonna rule that one an incomplete pass.
Incomplete, that'll bring up 2nd down for the Redskins.
Pass intended for Walker, could not hold on to it. The rule is you have to have possession of the football and make a football move, whether it be turn upfield or tuck the ball away, which he didn't do there, but I thought that one was a fumble. But nonetheless, 2nd down and 10, 11:07 to go, second quarter. Ball on the 45-yard line for Griffin Sobel as he's got 4 receivers, 2 to each side. Mike Fiden in the backfield. Sobel dropping back, looking left, intended for Fiden. Fiden goes up high and brings that one down, but only a gain of 1. Felden.
It's an eye.
Fiden, the catch on that one. 3rd down and 8, ball on the 47. Shannon and Hill, the receivers, right. Sobel and Fiden in the backfield. Snap to Sobel. Back on 7. Rolling right. Sobel over the middle. Intended for Shannon, and that one was incomplete. Pass a bit behind there. Jeremy Shannon. That's going to bring up another 4th down for Moris.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. We have a set of keys that has been found. If you drive a Saturn and you like fishing, please come claim your keys.
Oh, Darlington set to get his 3rd punt in the air here. Standing at his own 35. Back deep to return this kick, Ian Reynolds. Darlington's kick this time is low end over end, bouncing at the 25 and rolling down to about the 22-yard line, where it's picked up and down by Josh Hubert.
The Fox's offense will take over. We have a late flag on the play.
There's some laundry down there on the field. Wait and see what they call here.
Block in the back, during the kick, return team, 10 yards from the end of the kick, 1st down.
A block in the back's going to set the Foxes back even further now. But they do lead 7-0. So at 10-17, Yorkville's going to take over for their 4th offensive possession. Punt their 1st, touchdown their 2nd, punt their 3rd, and we'll see what they come up with here. Play action, no, it is handed off, and Bergia up the middle.
24 in Bergia, the ball carrier. 56, Mark Lincoln on the stop, no gain.
No gain for Imbergia. 41 yards so far for Imbergia on 6 carries and that 1 touchdown. Second down 10 now for the Foxes. Ball on their own 12. Looks like they've lined Malcolm Levy back up at receiver on the far side. And that one is intended for Ian Reynolds, and Reynolds may have drawn the pass interference penalty there as he took a shot in the back.
47, Austin Laurie on the coverage, flag on the play. There was no foul on the play, no lineman downfield.
So they pick the flag up, and that pass does go as incomplete. Van Boekel now 1 for 3 for 15 yards. Foxes have been doing it on the ground so far, and Bergia and Levy majority of the work. They've gone to the air 3 times so far, completing 1 of them, the Leachman, for a gain of 15. Had 1 called back earlier in the ball game too on a pass interference penalty. Here we are, another 3rd down for Yorkville, 9:32 to go, 2nd quarter. They lead 7-0. Van Boekel with a deep pass here, looking for Leachman. Leachman fights off the defender and makes the catch, hauling it in at the 42-yard line. Gain of 32 for Tanan Leachman. Check that, a 43, so a gain of 31 from Van Boekel to Leachman. Officially a 36-yard pass and catch. 1st down and 10 Yorkville from the 38. Van Boekel back under center, this time handing it off. Imbergia that time nowhere to go, maybe gained one.
52 Zach Hansen on the stop. No gain on the play, brings up second down.
This time a quick hitter to Leachman. That ball came out.
Pass complete to Leachman.
Who has it? Looks like Yorkville able to maintain possession.
No change of possession. Foxes pick up a yard on the play. It's 3rd and 9.
Third down and 9 for Yorkville now. Ball on their own 39-yard line. Van Boekel takes the snap. It's a draw to Imbergia. Imbergia not going to get it. And he is brought down.
Imbergia the ball carrier, brought down by number 47,
Austin Laurie in on the tackle.
And 68, Josh Garrett. That brings up 4th down. The Foxes move into punt formation on to kick for the Foxes. Number 30,
Pizak in. He's going to kick this one away for Yorkville.
Number 11, Kyle Hill, and number 23, Jake Walker.
Hill and Walker back to receive it. Pizak's kick is a good kick up. Going to come down at the 35. A fair catch called for there by number 11, Kyle Hill.
Fair catch. Ball spotted on the 35-yard line. Moris takes over, 1st and 10.
Well, if you're just joining us here on Fox Valley TV, Yorkville in the lead, 7-0 over Moris. We've had quite a few punts here, I think 5 straight now. So we're looking for some offense here. 7:31 to go. Sobel takes the snap, looks out left, pass complete on the screen, but nowhere to go. Tyler Post.
Number 20, Brazil on the stop.
And gave him 2 on that one. Sobel 3 for 6 now, 13 yards. Second down and 7. A double fake there. And still 2 yards and a pile of dust. Going to bring up another 3rd down, 3rd and about 5.
55, Mojo on the stop.
Biden gain of 3. So yes, 3rd down and 5.
Gain of 2, 3rd and 5.
On their own 41. Moris trailing 7-0. 6 minutes left to go here in this first half. Third down and 5. They go with spread, 2 wide receivers either side. Sobel back on 5. Looking left. It's a high. Oh man, that one almost caught there. 46, the intended receiver, Robbie Miucci. And that's going to bring up another 4th down for Moris. Three straight punts on their last 3 possessions. Well, they might, we'll wait and see. They might want to go for this one. 4th down and 5. No, there's Darlington. He's in there at his own 39-yard line. Going to punt this one away. Ian Reynolds back deep to receive it, standing at his own 30. Gets the punt away, takes a bounce, another bounce, and it's going to roll all the way down to the 14-yard line. So Darlington made up for his mistake on the last 2 punts, pinning the Foxes inside the 20. So they're going to take over first down and 10 from their own 14-yard line.
Down near the Yorkville 14-yard line. We'll see where the final spot.
Well, the last two possessions for Yorkville have ended in a punt. See if they can't get the football moving here. First down and 10 from their own 14, 5:44 to go first half. Back to that pistol offense. Levy and Leachman on the outside. Can it off, and Bergia cuts it back. There goes Bergia with a nice burst there, close to first down yardage.
24 Bergia, 23 Walker on the stop.
And he did give him the first down.
They pick up a first down.
Gain of 10 for Bergia. As we said, starting running back Mike Kurtz injured last week against LaSalle Peru. Henry Bergia stepped into that starting role nicely here. Got himself a touchdown and 51 yards so far. Van Bokel hands it off, and Bergia again off the left-hand side, and Bergia cuts it back, and a gain of 10 more for Henry Bergia. He likes that left-hand side.
23 Walker on the stop. That's good for the Foxes. First down.
10 more for Bergia, 61 yards now on 9 carries and a touchdown. Coming up to 5 minutes to go now in this second quarter. 2 straight plays for first down from Henry Bergia for the Foxes. Got the Redskins back on their heels. They moved Bergia to tailback. He started the game at fullback with Malcolm Levy lining up at tailback. A little bit of movement there.
Flag on the play.
Andrew Fought. Matt Kavanaugh. It's going to be Kavanaugh with the false start penalty, moving back 5, first and 15 from their own 30. 4:43 to go second quarter. Yorkville is moving right along. Penalty set them back. We'll see if they can't keep this going. It's Bergia again, cutting back left, and Bergia picks up a block from Leachman and gets about a gain of 8 there. And Bergia with a nice burst off the left-hand side.
Tyler Post on the stop. Gain of 9 on
They
the
gave
play.
him 9 on
Second
that
and
one.
6.
So second down, 6 to go now. Ball on their own 39. Coming up to 4 minutes left to go first half. Bergia again off the left side. This time he's going to be brought down.
24,
Austin Laurie on the tackle.
Down by number 47, Laurie.
Gave him about 1 on that one.
Two-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd and 4 for the Foxes.
3rd and short now for Yorkville. Coming up to 3 minutes left to go first half. It's been all Bergia on this drive. Carries of 10, 10, 9, and 1. And there he is again, this time off the right side. There's nowhere to go for Henry Bergia, brought down by Mitch Dyke.
Mitch Dyke. That brings up 4th down for the Foxes.
Oh, Moris shut him down that time. 4th down coming up for Yorkville. Pizek on to punt this football away. Clock running, 2:45 to go. First half. Kyle Hill, Jake Walker back deep to receive this punt. The low snap fielded by Pizek, gets the kick away. It's going to be Hill, calls for the fair catch at the 35, 36-yard line, and that's where Moris is going to take over yet again. That makes 6 punts in a row now for both of these teams.
The Moris 36-yard line. The Redskins take over 1st and 10 from there.
So with 2:29 to go here in the first half, Moris is going to take over at their own 36. Fifth offensive possession of the night. It's a snap to Sobel, handed it off. Walker on the sweep, and Walker's not going to get much.
23, Jake Walker, the ball carrier, brought down by number 44, Ben Badalamenti. Gain of yards, 2nd and 9.
Oh, 2nd and 9 for Sobel. 4 wide receivers. He's rolling out to his right this time. Sobel looking for Shannon that time, as he had Shannon and Hill both on the turnaround, but he couldn't get them there. So 3rd down and 9 for Moris. Yorkville has been stout on 3rd down tonight, yet to give up one. Actually, check that. They did give up 1 3rd down earlier on, but they have been great on 3rd down, getting off the field. 3rd and 9, Sobel calling for it. Back on 5, he's going to be flushed out to the right. Could have been a holding penalty there. Sobel's going to run for it now. Sobel gets the 1st down and more into Yorkville Fox's territory there. A nice scramble there by Grant Sobel, picked up about 15 yards.
Gets away from pressure, finally brought down by number 44, Badalamenti. That's good for a Moris 1st down. They cross the 50-yard line into Fox's territory.
15-yard scramble there for Griffin Sobel.
Your Yorkville High School golf team won tonight against number 1 ranked DeKalb.
1st down and 10. Ball on the Fox's 49. Sobel, 2 receivers either side. It's White and Shannon near side. This time it's going to be Fiden on the handoff. Fiden picked up about 4.
.33, Matt Feldman, the ball carrier. 53, Sir Nelson on the stop. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7.
2nd down and 7. We're under a minute to go here. First half. Ball on the 46. Snap to Sobel. It's going to be a pitch or reverse. There goes Hill, and Hill is brought down. Only picked up about 1 yard there, and we will see Hill take a few carries in this ball game. There was his first.
Brought down by number 20, Brazil.
Gain of only 1 for Kyle Hill. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6. Probably the last play of the half here. 20 seconds left. Snap goes to Sobel. Sobel looking. He's going to run with it. Griffin Sobel makes the first man miss, and he's brought down right about at the 1st down line.
Number 2, Sobel and the quarterback keeper, Badalamenti on the stop. The Redskins are short of the 1st down.
They are short. 4th down.
The Redskins take a timeout.
And Moris takes a timeout with 5 seconds left in this first half.
Halftime show, we would ask that you exit and enter as quickly and quietly as possible. Fans staying to watch our marching Foxes should be allowed the best possible listening and viewing experience. Your efforts are greatly appreciated. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 50-50 tickets at the ready. 50-50 tickets at the ready. The winning ticket, number 577. 5, 4, 6. The winning ticket, 577546. Please come up to the press box to collect your tens of dollars.
So with the first half coming to a close, we have 1 more snap here. We're going to leave the offense on the field with 5 seconds left. Look for a heave to the end zone here. Sobel drops back. And Sobel out of the pocket, stepping up, heaving it to the end zone. He's got a man down there, and that one is going to be out of bounds there. And that's how our first half is going to come to a close. Quickly, we'll run down the first half's offensive numbers. Cameron Van Boekel, 3 of 5 for 56 yards. Henry Imbergia, 11 carries, 71 yards and a touchdown. Malcolm Levy, 5 carries for a gain of 9 yards. And Tanan Leachman, 3 catches for 52 yards. For the Morris Redskins, Griffin Sobel hit on 3 of 6 for 13 yards. Jake Walker, 7 carries for 12. Griffin Sobel, 2 carries for 18 yards. Matt Fiden, 4 carries for 14. Through the air, as we said, Griffin completed 3 passes. 1 to Walker, 1 to Tyler Post, and the other to Kyle Hill. That's where we're at, 7-0. Yorkville in the lead here as we have come to a close in the first half. We'll give the Yorkville High School Marching Band coming onto the field here for the halftime show. Keep it right here on Fox Valley TV.
Everyone has friends. There's online friends, friends to go out with on a Saturday night, friends to hang out with and do nothing, friends who show up on moving day. And then there are the friends who'll be there if someone is dealing with a mental illness. Are you one of those friends?
Mom!
What?
You can't find Ichabod.
What?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're just about ready to start the second half of the Redskins versus your Fighting Foxes.
Welcome back to Campbell Field here on the grounds of Yorkville High School. Yorkville, the Fighting Foxes, they've pitched a shutout so far in that first half, holding the vaunted Redskins rushing attack to 0 points. They put up 7 of their own. It's pretty much all Henry Imbergia on the ground in that first half. He carried the ball 11 times, 71 yards, and he did break into the end zone on a 2-yard touchdown run led by lead blocker, normally middle linebacker, Ben Badalamenti. Sophomore quarterback Cameron Van Boekel's been efficient, nothing too flashy, 3 for 5, 56 yards, but a big play to Tanan Leachman on a 3rd down and 7 to get out of the shadow of their own end zone. Unfortunately, that did set up a punt, but they were able to knock the ball deep enough into Redskin territory to where Morris has yet to score a point. We're about 2 minutes away from football here. The second half coming up from Campbell Field. Fox Valley TV proud to bring you this Week 5 matchup of high school football. Yorkville 3-1 so far this year. Morris 2-2, but this marks the opening game of the Northern Illinois Big 12 East Conference play in this 2013 season. The Foxes pumped to get this second half underway as they did fall a depressing defeat last week to the LaSalle Peru Cavaliers 16-9, a game in which the Yorkville Foxes were held without a touchdown the first time all season. For the Redskins, as we said, they like to keep it on the ground. They did go to the air quite a bit, but only hit on 3 of 6 passes and only gained 13 yards through the air. On the ground, Jake Walker only amassed 12 yards on 7 carries. Griffin Sobel had the biggest play for the Redskins. It was a broken down pass play that he scrambled for about 17 yards to pick up a first down. Other than that, the Foxes have really shut down this Morris Redskin offense. Yorkville did receive it to open up this game, so Morris is going to start with it The second half gets underway here in just about 50 seconds. You have to wonder what Coach Thorson, Alan Thorson, said to those Redskins in the halftime, but they are not used to being shut out. Moris put up 21 in our opening week, 17 week 2, 7 against Geneseo, and 38 last week. So they can put up points. Just that Yorkville defense is stifling them here early on. Caleb Pyzik set to tee this football up at his own 40. We are set for second half football here from Campbell Field on Fox Valley TV. Hill back to return this kick. They've been trying to keep it away from him all game, and they do the same again here as this one is touched, and it's a live football down at the goal line. Oh no, they say it went into the end zone. Boy, I wasn't sure about that, but it is a touchback. I thought we were gonna have some fireworks to start the second half, but no, that ball hit the end line, and it's gonna be brought out to the 20. So Griffin Sobel set to get this second half underway. As we said, a rocky start for the Redskins in that first half. Sobel only 13, Walker 12. Now Fiden 14 yards, so they have not hit even close to 100 yards yet, have the Redskins. Here's the first play. It's a little swing pass from Sobel to Hill. Kyle Hill scampers out about to the 29-yard line, close to a first down. And it is good enough for a first down. No, gain of 10, Sobel to Hill. Kyle Hill now with 20 yards on the ball game. 2 catches. Well, Moris now going to line up 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far. Sobel takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself on the draw. Sobel makes a couple men miss and picks up about 6 yards out to the 36. Sobel averaging 8 yards a clip, 3 for 24.
51, Carlos Young, also in on a stop gain of 7, 2nd and 7.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 3 now after that gain from Sobel. Ball on the 37-yard line. Sobel now a quick hitter. It's to Shannon on the screen. Shannon gets by the first man, but he is not going anywhere. Big time tackle there. Number 55 for Yorkville. That's Taylor Mayorto. Mojo, they call him here at Campbell Field. Gain of nothing on the completion from Sobel to Shannon. Third and short now for Moris. Ball on the 37. About 10 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 3 receivers far side this time. Sobel's going to keep this one. Sobel straight up the middle, and he is going to be just short, I think.
Brought down by number 36, Pansera. That's good for him.
No, it is going to be a first down. I thought he was just short, but not. He was not. Ball at the 41, first down and 10. Don't have the benefit of replay here in high school football.
Thank you, my friend.
First down and 10, Moris, 41-yard line. Sobel again in the shotgun. Bunch receivers to the left, and on the option, Sobel's going to keep it, and Sobel rumbling for a pickup of 9, close to the 50. Second and 1 after that gain of 9. Sobel now up to 33 yards on 4 carries. Moris staying with that spread. 3 receivers near side, 1 far. It's Sobel again. This time hands it off up the middle. 46 on the carry, Robbie Meucci.
46, Mayuchi, the ball carrier. Brought down by number 68, Partita.
Mayuchi with a gain of 5 on that run. First down and 10 for Moris. Sobel with a screen to Hill, and Hill picks up about 7.
Pass complete to number 11, Kyle Hill, number 36, Pansera on the stop.
Second and 3 now, ball on the Foxes 40. Sobel's gonna keep it again, and Griffin Sobel picks up enough for another Redskins first down.
44 battle on the stop. That's good for Moris, first down. Spot on the Foxes 36-yard line.
Gain of 4 for Sobel. Moris finally putting together a drive here. They started on their own 20 all the way down now to the Foxes 36. 4 minutes have elapsed in this third quarter. Post and Walker out left. It's Shannon and Hill. Hill in motion, takes the ball on the sweep out around the left-hand side, and Hill is met and stopped after a pickup of about 3.
22, Dyke, the ball carrier. 20, Brazil on the stop. Gain of 3, second and 7. Fans, $10 pizzas available in the concession stand. $10 pizzas available in the concession stand.
Kyle Hill's second carry on the game.
$10 pizzas available in the concession stand.
Second and 7, 33, ball on the 33. This time Sobel's gonna keep it. He's rolling out left, looking. Sobel is gonna be brought down on a sack. Sir Nelson got in there and brought him down at the 43-yard line.
Eventually brought down by number 53, Nelson.
Loss of 9 on the sack for Nelson. 3rd and 16 to go now.
16 for the Redskins.
First sack on the night for the Foxes, and it's Sir Nelson with a loss of 9. Third and long now for the Redskins. Sobel takes the snap, back on 5, pressure again. This time he gets away and heaves it downfield. He's got a man. Shannon is there, and Shannon, oh no, it's gonna be a pass interference call here on Ian Reynolds as the ball was underthrown and Shannon tried to come back to it, but in his way was Ian Reynolds. Boy, that's a tough pill to swallow there. You get a big sack to knock him out of field goal range, and then now a penalty, a pass interference penalty.
The pass interference goes against the Foxes, 15-yard penalty. It'll be 3rd and 1.
So it's a 15-yard penalty, not an automatic first down. So it's going to bring up now a 3rd down and 1. Ball on the 27. Mayuchi in the backfield now to the right of Sobel. And Sobel's gonna keep it. There's nowhere to go. Big Ben Badalamenti got in there and shut that play down. In fact, a loss of 1.
Brings up 4th and 2 for the Redskins.
Big time stop there for the Foxes. Sobel gonna stay on the field. They're gonna go for this one. They went for it once earlier on in this ball game and converted. They're gonna go 4 wide this time. Here comes Hill in motion to the far side. Snap to Sobel, looking left. It's gonna be flushed out of the pocket, makes one man miss, and there goes Griffin Sobel, able to pick up the first down for the Moris Redskins on the scramble. They wanted to throw it, nothing there, so Sobel tucked it and ran, picked up the first down, gain of 3. Sobel now with 39 yards on 7 carries. It's going to be a first down and 10. Moris really chewing up the clock here in this third quarter. A 7-minute drive so far, and they've got a first and 10 from the 25. Walker comes in motion to the near side. Snap to Sobel, rolling right. It's complete. Jeremy Shannon. Shannon makes the first man miss. The second man miss, continuing to drive down around the 11-yard line. A flag comes in late.
The pass complete.
Usually that's some kind of a face mask penalty there.
Comes out late. 21 Reynolds there on the stop.
Clock stopped at 4:45 as we wait for this penalty. And that's what it was, a face mask. So from the 11, they're going to mark it off. They're going to be first down and 10 at about the 5-yard line after that gain of 14 from Griffin Sobel to Jeremy Shannon. Morris has had the ball for 7.5 minutes to open up this second half, and now they've got a first down and goal from the 6. Shannon and Hill out to the right. It's Walker out to the left. Sobel rolling left, slips and falls, and he's going to be down around the 10, loss of 4. Sobel lost his footing, and in high school, if you hit the ground, you're down. Nobody touches you. So with that, a loss of 6. It's going to be second and goal from the 10. Jake Walker is their touchdown machine inside the red zone. He's got 6 touchdowns via the rush this season in only 4 games. Sobel's got 1, and Meucci also has 1, Fiden the other. Sobel now looking right. Shannon on the catch, goes back to the left, and he is going to be brought down inside the 5. That's Shannon on the catch.
Number 67, Durante there on the stop.
Wait and see where they mark him. Gave him 5 on that one. So third down and 5, or excuse me, third and goal from the 5. Sobel with Meucci in the backfield. Sobel looking left. Sobel rolling right. Sobel is going to run this one into the end zone himself for the touchdown. From 5 yards out, Griffin Sobel cuts the deficit now to 1, 7-6. Yorkville still in the lead. At the 2:46 mark, nearly a 10-minute drive for the Moris Redskins, and they get into the end zone on a third and goal from the 5. Griffin Sobel scampers in.
Number 13, Jake Reed on for the extra point attempt.
Reed on for the extra point. Bad snap. Bad hold, and that one is no good. Ball is short. So Yorkville's going to hang on to the lead here, 7-6, 2:46 to go, third quarter. Everybody assumes that extra point is automatic, but a bad snap, and he couldn't get the hold down a little. He got it down a little late, and that one ended up being no good. So Yorkville holding on to a slim 1-point lead. but Moris nearly took that entire third quarter to go 80 yards for the score. So that was Sobel's second touchdown on this season. And he's just about to 100 yards on the year. 40 carries, 59 yards coming in. He's got 8 carries now for 44 and a touchdown.
Following the Moris touchdown, getting ready to kick off for the Redskins, number 13, Jake Reed. Back deep for the Foxes.
Back deep to return it, Malcolm Levy and Ian Reynolds.
Malcolm Levy.
Jake Reed set to kick it away for Moris. Took him almost 34 minutes to do it, but Moris on the board. They trail 7-6. Reed's kick is a high end over end kick. It's going to be fielded by Reynolds at about the 15-yard line. Ian running left, and there is nowhere to go as he is hit and brought down almost immediately after he caught that one.
Number 27, Jeremy Shannon. The Foxes take over. 1st and 10 from their own 21-yard line.
Now that offense should be well rested as they sat on the sideline here for about 20 minutes 25 real-time minutes. Only about 9:15 on the game clock. Yorkville's going to open up this second half. Their first possession on the second half, 6th of the game. They scored on their first and have punted away the every other time. So 1st down and 10, Van Boekel this time. He's going to hand it off Imbergia around the left-hand side. Not much for Imbergia.
Number 46, Mayuchi.
In fact, a loss of 1 for Imbergia on that carry. In fact, they say he lost 3 on that one. And 2nd down and 13. Van Boekel looking to pass, going to the air, intended for number 31, Austin Avery.
Coverage by 11, Hill, 3rd down.
Avery lined up at tight end that time. And it's an incomplete pass. A 3rd and long for Yorkville. It's not how they wanted to start their offense here this first possession of the second half. Connor Schmidt checks in for Nathan Wilson. Speed on the outside for blocking in the backfield. And Imbergia lined up behind Van Boekel. Snap to Van Boekel, rolling out to his right. Looking for Leachman, he's open. Leachman on the catch, and he has got enough for a 1st down.
To the Yorkville 42-yard line.
Gain of 14 on that one.
That's the Foxes' 1st down.
Well, Yorkville keeps this drive going with 1st down and 10 from their own 32, under 2 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Imbergia this time off the left-hand side, delivers a stiff arm to Lowry and able to pick up close to a 1st down.
Matt Faden. That's good for the Foxes. 1st down.
Well, Imbergia continues his winning ways as he was in the first half. Another gain of 10 for Imbergia, another Foxes 1st down. Ball in the 43 now for Van Boekel. Hands it off, Imbergia up the middle. There goes Imbergia, another Foxes 1st down, 11-yard carry for Henry Imbergia. Bergia now 14 for 89 and a touchdown, closing in on 100 yards. Also into Redskins territory, down at the 46. First down and 10, Yorkville. Going with one receiver this time, full house backfield. Van Boekel takes the snap, and Bergia again, and Bergia through the hole, and Henry and Bergia, another big gain there. Give them 12 that time, and that's another Foxes first down.
28, Tyler Post. Ball spotted at the Moris 34-yard line. That's good for the Foxes. First down.
We're under a minute to go, third quarter. Yorkville driving. Ball on the Redskin 34-yard line. That's how they got in the end zone the first time. Just hand it off to Henry and Bergia, and he'll take you to the end zone. 3 in the backfield now. Van Boekel on the snap. And Bergia again, and Bergia slowed up this time as he went through the hole. Maybe a gain of 1, possibly 2. 30 seconds left here. They gave him 1. So that's 90 yards now for Bergia on 15 carries. The key play on this drive, a big first down, or a big third down completion from Cameron Van Boekel to Tanan Leachman. Leachman made his presence felt here in this ball game. 4 catches for 66 yards. And that's the end of the third quarter here from Campbell Field. The Yorkville Foxes lead the Moris Redskins 7-6. We'll have the fourth quarter when we come back on Fox Valley TV.
Whatever we deny or embrace, for worse or for better, we belong, we belong, we belong, we belong together.
Underneath everything we are, underneath everything we do, we are all people, connected, interdependent, united. And when we reach out a hand to one, we can influence the condition of all. That's what it means to live united.
No, what'd she say?
She said whatever.
No, she says that all the time.
What's that?
Hello? I'm on the phone. Mom, I'm on the phone! Hello? I'm on the phone.
Who's this? It's me. I'm on the phone. Mom.
Oh, you're on the phone.
All right.
Sorry.
Sorry. Anyway.
Who are you talking to? Kelly?
Mom.
All right.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
Welcome back to Campbell Field. Here we're at Yorkville High School, where the Foxes, they lead the Moris Redskins 7-6. And this is the opening game of the Northern Illinois Big 12 East Conference play. And what a way to get their season started for the Foxes if they can hold on and win here over Moris. They've got the ball, 2nd and 9. They're driving on the Moris 33-yard line. Big set here for the Foxes. It's handed off in Bergia, stretching it out to the left side. And Henry and Bergia gains about 3.
And Bergia the ball carrier.
Boy, that third quarter went quick, and that's because Moris took up about 7.5 minutes to put the ball in the end zone in their opening drive. 3rd down and 6. Last time the Foxes had 3rd down, they went to the air to Leachman and picked it up. We saw Badalamenti in there as a lead blocker. Last time we saw that, the Foxes put it into the end zone, and boy, he's had a big night tonight. None bigger than that big-time stop on 3rd and 1. But unfortunately, Moris went for it on 4th, picked it up, and ended up in the end zone. But Badalamenti's played well here. Back at it. Van Boekel being pursued, gets it away as he's hit, and oh man, what a defensive play there from Jake Walker, as Malcolm Levy had it in his hands, and Walker knocked it away, denying the Foxes the first down. It's going to bring up a 4th and 6 on the Moris 30. Now we know Pisack's got a boot. We'll see if Coach Hoinkes wants to put 3 up here and make it at least make Moris have to score a touchdown to take the lead. Nope, they're going to leave their quarterback on the field here. 4th down and 6. 11:07 to go, 4th quarter.
On 4th down, the Foxes are going for it.
Connor Schmidt lined up at fullback. And Bergia in the backfield. Leachman and Levy out wide right. Here's the snap to Van Boekel. Looking. He finds Schmidt. Connor Schmidt picks up the first down for the Foxes. Big time play there for Yorkville as they pick up the first down on 4th down. Gain of 7 for Schmidt, but more importantly, a first down for Yorkville as they've got it on the Redskins 23 now. A low snap handled by Van Boekel. Van Boekel's going to be sacked in the backfield. Zach Laurie.
Low snap, Van Boekel wrapped up by number 47, Austin Laurie.
Excuse me, that's Austin Laurie. A loss of 2, going to bring up a 2nd and 12. Nathan Wilson now lined up at fullback and Bergia in the backfield. Oh, Van Boekel fumbles the snap after the play action and he just falls on it.
Fumble exchange, no change of possession. That will bring up 3rd down.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and long now for Yorkville. We've seen him go to the air the last 2 times on 3rd down and convert. Probably going to have to do that here with a 3rd and 17. Be a 47-yard field goal from this point for Pizek. We've seen him hit as long as 50 last week. Third. Yorkville all ready to go there, but Coach Hoinkes wants to take a timeout. If you're just joining us here, the Yorkville Foxes scored on their opening possession of the ball game. Excuse me, their second possession of the ball game. A Henry Bergia 2-yard touchdown run. Punted it away ever since. The Moris Redskins scored on their second half opening possession. Griffin Sobel 5-yard touchdown run. They're looking to go to the air. The play broke down. He tucked it in and scampered into the end zone. But probably the biggest play of this game so far was the missed extra point by Jake Reed following that Sobel touchdown. So that's where we're at now, 7-6. Yorkville with possession and the lead. It's a 3rd down and 17 from the Moris Redskin 30-yard line. Van Boekel back on 3. Throws a wobbly pass there. It's tipped up in the air and intercepted by Moris. Jake Walker there to pick that one off. Levy on the tackle, but an interception on 3rd and long. Moris is going to take over here on their own 11-yard line. Well, 1st down and 10 now. Moris trailing by 1. Sobel back. Plenty of time. He's going to throw this one long. And that one is going to be, nearly intercepted on that play. He had it right in his mitts, but couldn't bring it in. Number 23 for the Foxes. That's Brody Sharp. That's going to be a 2nd down and 10 now.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
Sobel wanted it all, but got nothing. Almost got a turnover. Second down and 10, clock stopped, 8:59 to go, fourth and final quarter here from Campbell Field. The Redskins trailing by only 1 point. Sobel, snap, looking out right, and that one's through the hands of Kyle Hill. Started upfield before he had possession. And quickly, it's 3rd and 10. With the exception of that opening drive of the third quarter, Yorkville's defense tonight has been phenomenal. It's a 3rd and 10 now for Sobel and the Moris Redskins. An overthrow and a drop pass on 1st and 2nd down. 3 wides to the right. Sobel now rolling out right, stepping up in the pocket, and Sobel's going to be brought down. 3 Foxes in the area on that one. Carlos Young, the first one there. That's going to bring up a 4th down now for Moris. Punting out of his own end zone is going to be Darlington. He's had quite a bit of work tonight. Yorkville's only touchdown in this game came from a failed punt attempt. Gave the Foxes a short field of 40 yards. They were able to punch it in from Henry Imbergia. Now this kick by Darlington is hit high. Reynolds fields it, and he's going to be brought down at the 44-yard line. So no damage done after that Van Boekel interception. The Foxes defense 3 and out, and offense right back on the field. Look for the Foxes to run the football quite a bit on this drive, try and chew up some of that clock. 8 minutes left to go, fourth quarter. They lead by 1, 7-6. First and 10, 3 backs in the backfield, hands it off Imbergia. Imbergia stretching for extra yards. Seventh time the offense has been on the field for Yorkville.
2nd and 7 for the Foxes.
Now Imbergia gained 3 on that carry. Second and 7, snap to Van Boekel, hands it off, Imbergia off the right-hand side, picks up a couple of blocks, and he's close to first down yardage.
Brought down by number 28, Tyler Post. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Give Imbergia 5 more on that carry. He's up to 110 yards so far on the night. 18 carries for Imbergia, averaging just over 5 yards a carry. 3rd and 3, ball on the 35. 3 backs in the backfield, Scott, Badalamenti, and Imbergia. Hand off, Imbergia following his blockers, and he is going to be short. No gain.
59, Kevin Hernandez on the stop. That'll bring up 4th down for the Foxes.
4th and 3 now for Coach Hoinkus, and it's decision time here. Do you punt this one away, try and pin him deep, or do you go for it and try and end this football game? Looks like that's what they're going to do. Is here comes Van Boekel. Now we saw him throw it last time on 4th and short. They hit Connor Schmidt on a little flare out of the backfield as he lined up at the fullback position, but my money's on the ground game here. 4th and 3, Van Boekel under center. Here it is, it's Imbergia. Imbergia. And he is, yes it was, a first down for the Foxes. Henry Imbergia, give him 4. He needed 3, got 4. first down and 10. And that clock is stopped briefly while they reset the chains. But there it goes, continuing to run. 5:45 to go, fourth quarter. Moris with all 3 of their timeouts. Yorkville with 2. And they are in no hurry to snap the football here. Continuing with that full house backfield of Badalamenti, Nathan Scott, and Henry Imbergia. It's a fumble, a botched exchange there. Van Boekel able to just fall on it.
Van Boekel able to fall on it. And no change of possession brings up second down.
Second down and 10 now for Yorkville. 5 minutes left. Imbergia's been the workhorse tonight, 109 yards and a touchdown on the ground. Doing a fine job filling in for Mike Kurtz, and there he is again on the carry.
Imbergia wrapped up by number 47, Laurie. 2-yard gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 8 for the Foxes.
That was Imbergia's 20th carry on the night. 3rd and 8, ball on the 29. 4:20 to go, fourth and final quarter. Yorkville probably in 2-down territory here. We saw him go for it on 4th and 3 last series, and then the possession prior to that, we saw him go for it on 4th and 4. So they're going to take a timeout, their second charge timeout. Let's reset it for you. 4:09 left in this football game. 7-6. Foxes in the lead. If you're just joining us, it's been a defensive battle to say the least. Yorkville opened up with the football, and they punted it away on their first possession. Moris 3 and out, another punt. Yorkville, they poked it into the end zone after a botched punt by Moris. They got the ball on the 40, a short field to work with, and Yorkville able to score a 2-yard touchdown run from Henry Imbergia. Pizek's extra point, that put them up 7-0. And then from there, a lot of punts all the way up to halftime. The teams just exchanged possessions and punted it back and forth to each other. But then halftime got here, the third quarter started, and it was looking good for the Foxes, as on a second down, Sir Nelson sacked Griffin Sobel for a loss of 9, and the Moris Redskin long drive looked to sputter out, but Sobel ended up scrambling and gaining a 4th and 3, and then eventually ended up in the end zone on a 5-yard run by the quarterback, Griffin Sobel. But a big play, Reed, the place kicker for the Redskins, missed the extra point, and that's where we've been since then. 7-6 Foxes. They've got the ball now 3rd down and 8 on the Moris Redskin 29-yard line. There's the handoff in Imbergia, and he is stopped short of the line to gain, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Wrapped up. Number 56, Mark Lincoln on the stop. That will bring up 4th down for the Foxes.
Yeah, if you're Coach Hoinkes here, you got to send your kicker in. You got to get this thing, you got to get that 1-point lead and stretch to 4 at least. Trying to find the kicker, number 30 on the sideline here. There he is. But he is upset. Wanted his chance here, as we've seen Pizek hit on some long field goals, but so it looks like Hoinkes is going to take every second possible off that clock, and he's going to punt the football away.
On 4th down, the Foxes moving to punt formation. Number 30, Caleb Pizek. Back to kick, number 11, Kyle Hill. Back for the Redskins.
So Pizek gets the call, but not on the field goal. It's going to be a punt. Snap to Pizek, it's good, and the punt high end-over-end kick, called for a fair catch, but the ball falls at the 12, bounces around, and that's where it's going to come to rest at the 12-yard line. So the Redskins are going to have 88 yards of Campbell Field turf to go. 3 minutes and 9 seconds to do it. They trail 7-6. I guess Hoinkes was going to count on his defense, who's been pretty stout tonight. And I mean, if Pyzik misses that field goal, then they've got a rather short field to go. But here goes Moris now. Their opening play on this drive is a completed pass from Sobel
26 Foster on the stop.
to Foster. Gain of about 9 for Sobel.
Gain of 9 on the play. 2nd and 1.
Well, 2nd and 1 from the 23. Snap to Sobel. He's going to keep it this time off the right-hand side. Nowhere to go for Griffin Sobel as he's brought down.
Sobel on the quarterback keeper. Partita on the stop. That's good for Moris.
Didn't need much, but he got it. First down and 10.
Out to their own 24-yard line.
Sobel now 9 carries for 45 yards. 2:20 left, 4th and final quarter. Redskins trailing by 1 point here at Campbell Field. Sobel spreads it out, looking left, running back right. There goes Sobel. He makes a man miss. Griffin Sobel back to the original line of scrimmage and brought down. 55 for Yorkville in on the tackle. That's Mojo.
We have an official's timeout. If we could have the trainer to the far side of the field, please.
An injury far side. It's an official.
One of our referee field crew down on the other side of the field there.
Anytime you see that, hate to see an injury. And he is getting up, but we are going to take a quick break. We're going to step aside here. When we come back, we'll have the final 2 minutes. The Yorkville Foxes lead the Moris Redskins 7-6 on Fox Valley TV.
We're going to rob your house tonight.
Don't come closer. I have rabies.
Don't you wish there were warnings to protect you from life's risks? With diabetes, there is one. It's called A1C, a simple blood test that helps measure your risk of serious complications. Learn more at diabetesa1c.org.
Welcome back to Campbell Field here on Fox Valley TV. Week 5 high school football. We've only got 2 minutes left in this ball game. The Yorkville Foxes leading the Moris Redskins 7-6, but Moris in possession of the football on their own 24-yard line. And on a side note, the referee that went down, he's fine, right back to action. Just needed a breather. So here we are now, 2nd down and 10 for the Moris Redskins. Griffin Sobel takes the snap, moving pocket out to his left. Sobel sets, moving back right now. He fires it out. It's going to be intercepted by the Yorkville Foxes. Big-time pick there. Colin Jones on the interception. And it's Yorkville Foxes football. It is not over yet, though, folks. Moris still with 3 timeouts. So Yorkville needs a first down to win this football game. Van Boekel under center, full house backfield, turns, gives it to Imbergia. Imbergia stops, goes back left. Henry Imbergia with a nice burst there. Picked up about 7.
Number 46, Merici on the stop.
And Moris is going to take their first timeout. 1:40 left, fourth quarter. Foxes in the lead, 7-6. Imbergia, a gain of 7 on that one. They're going to put 4 seconds back on the clock after a little late on stopping the clock after that timeout. So Moris is going to get 4 more seconds. 1:44 fourth quarter. But what a defensive stand by Yorkville. Coach Poinkus put his faith in his defense, and that paid dividends. An interception by Colin Jones. Sobel was flushed from the pocket. He was looking downfield, didn't see big number 33 in red, and threw it right to him.
Imbergia's run good for 6 yards. It's 2nd and 4 for the Foxes.
2nd down and 4 now for Yorkville. As I said, they need a first down to put this one on ice. Badalamenti in at fullback, hands it off Imbergia, cutting back, and Henry Imbergia. A nice game there, close to first down yardage. Yes, it is good enough for a first down, and Moris is going to take the timeout, but it's only going to delay the inevitable here. So with this first down run by Henry Imbergia, this game is all but over. Yorkville, if they wanted to, could just come out and sit on this football. That's exactly what they should do here. Nope, they're going to hand it off. Imbergia this time, right-hand side. Imbergia is going to be brought down. And Moris is going to take their 3rd and final timeout, stopping the game clock at 1:31. Yorkville leading 7-6. So it's a 2nd down and 8 for the Foxes. Imbergia in the backfield. And they're going to hand it off to Imbergia running right. Henry Imbergia runs out of bounds. Uh-oh. That's not what you want here.
Imbergia pushed out of bounds, number 33, Matt Faden there.
So that is going to stop the clock. And stop the clock at 3rd and 8. 1:25 left. I would think that they just come out and kneel on this football here to avoid things like that, but We'll see here. They did give a 3rd and 6 here. First down seals it. Turns, gives it to Imbergia. Imbergia fighting, and he is going to be brought down.
Imbergia the carry. Brought down by number 58, TJ Lane. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's going to be 4th down now. Ball spotted on the 13-yard line. Clock continuing to run here. They're probably going to let this clock run all the way down and then kick a field goal. Offense back on the field, 4th and 3. Foxes, a handoff to Imbergia. Imbergia breaks in, and Henry Imbergia into the end zone for a Foxes touchdown, and that is going to do it here. Yorkville up now 13-6 after Henry Imbergia's 2nd touchdown on the night. That one from about 8 yards out. With 33.9 seconds on the clock, Yorkville's going to attempt the extra point. Caleb Isaac's kick is up and good, and with that, the Foxes now lead 14-6. Only 33 seconds left in this ball game. And an internet sensation, what does the Fox say? Blasting throughout Campbell Field here tonight, as the Yorkville Foxes are only 34 seconds away from their 4th victory on the year and a 1-0 record in the Northern Illinois Big 12 Conference.
Yorkville touchdown on the kick, number 30, Caleb Pizak.
Caleb Pizak set to kick this one away. Pizak on the approach, and it's a squib kick bouncing all the way down to the 20 there. It's fielded by Hill. And Kyle Hill is hit and dropped.
Number 11, number 10 man, Kyle Hill, brought down by number 51, Carlos Young. The Redskins take over.
30 seconds left in this football game. Moris needs a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it up. They've got only 30 seconds to do it and 70 yards to go. Sobel takes the snap, looking left. He's going to run this one. Sobel breaks the pocket, and he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line, right near the sticks.
Sobel on the
took him 8 seconds to do it.
Number 45, Terrell.
They gave him a first. So, 1st and 10 from the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
Sobel looking, throwing it deep out the left-hand side, and that one is overthrown. Pass intended for Tyler Post.
33 Jones on the coverage.
16.7 seconds left now, 2nd and 10. Everyone on their feet here at Campbell Field, anticipating a Yorkville victory. Sobel sends his receivers, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Takes the snap, it's a quick throw over the right side. This time it's Kyle Hill, and Hill is brought down. Did he get out of bounds? And a late flag comes in. Hill brought down by his jersey, and it looks like they're going to call a horse collar penalty here. Usually that constitutes of getting inside the shoulder pads, but I guess they're going to say that happened when he brought him down by his jersey. You could see the jersey come away from the padding. And that is an absolutely horrible call there. So that's going to give Morris a first down, 9.5 seconds left. Ball on the Foxes' 44-yard line. Excuse me, 37. Pass complete. 4 seconds left.
Forced out of bounds by number 36, Pansera. Jeremy Shannon on the reception. Close to a first down. We'll see where he gets the spot. But we'll move the chains for the Redskins. 4 seconds remaining here in the game.
So this is it. It all comes down to this play right here. 4 seconds left. 14-6, Foxes in the lead. Moris needs a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to keep this game going. 3 receivers out to the left. Sobel takes the snap. Sobel stepping up, firing to the end zone. And that one is incomplete, and this ball game has come to a close. The Yorkville Foxes have defeated the Moris Redskins 14-6 here from Campbell Field. And they move now to 4-1, 1-0 in the Northern Illinois Big 12 Conference. In this football game, it was all about Henry Imbergia. Starting running back Mike Kurtz down with an injury last week, and it's just the story of the next man up here. As Henry Imbergia toted the rock 24 times, 132 yards, and the only two touchdowns for the Yorkville Foxes. Through the air, sophomore Cameron Van Boekel was steady, 5 of 8, 77 yards, but quite a few big-time 3rd and 4th down conversions via the pass for Cameron Van Boekel. He did have that 1 interception, but it turned out not to hurt the team. So in all, a big win for the Yorkville Foxes. Not to mention receiving the football, Tanan Leachman ended up with 4 catches for 66 yards. So a big-time win for the Yorkville Foxes here at home. Looking ahead to next week, the Yorkville Foxes are on the road, another conference game at Rochelle. As for the Moris Redskins, they are home next week against Sycamore. So more conference games coming up for both of these teams. But once again, a huge victory for the Yorkville Foxes here, 14-6 over the Moris Redskins. It was Henry Imbergia getting both touchdowns for the Foxes. But again, what a game, as everyone here at Campbell Field is ecstatic. The Yorkville Foxes open up the Northern Illinois Big 12 East Conference play with a victory over the Moris Redskins. Well, we appreciate you watching Fox Valley TV. The director of our broadcast, Mike Reynolds, Don Oughton, Jim McGarrah on the cameras, and of course myself, Benjamin Andrew, on the call. Thanks for watching high school football, where once again, the final score from Campbell Field here in Yorkville, the Yorkville Foxes 14 and the Moris Redskins 6. Thanks for watching Fox Valley TV. Have a great night.